Got sand in my eyes!
The winds...
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed. Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible. But I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dahna's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Dahnans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but... frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Oh?
Yes! Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes! What?
What?
I don't believe this.
All right?
No.
Sure.
Really now?
Yes! What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass. It's all the same.
I won't forgive you!
I shall ensure you survive this.
These ones can run rings around us!
It's over. I can carve through armor.
Prepare to be seized, fleet of threats. Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing!
It's over.
I'm out! Back into the fray!
Dragon Sword. Take this.
Mega Ray!
I'm ready.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Malevolent!
Soaring Blast. I'm not done. We managed to pull through.
Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come. Face me.
I'm only getting started!
Elusive deity. Rotating Crowddiver.
Airborne beast! My special!
Eternal devastation. Everlasting darkness.
Let's do it! Get toasty!
Bird strike.
Here I go!
No.
Order of Heaven! Scenic Cyclone!
Wow! Look what I just found.
Little help!
I'll take you all off!
I never miss!
No further! Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Chinese!
Airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Eternal devastation! Take this!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Here I come! Try harder! You're mine! It's over! Everlasting darkness! Ignite! I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Well done. With this, I can become even stronger.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this...
Maybe something's going on in the forest. Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Why didn't the Renans...
Go no further! You got company! Not on my watch!
I'm not
I
done!
never miss!
You're finished!
You require help.
No further! I'm not done!
In here!
Dragon Swarm! Can you take it? Does it hurt? Dragon Swarm!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Well done!
Now! Ignite! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummel.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
So I still had room to grow.
Damn it!
Hi, Hoodle!
All yours!
Not today! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together. Like a finely timed ball. Take this! With the
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Take this!
Primed and ready! Rising cascade!
Severing wind!
Careful!
Lunar rump!
Now you see what I can.
Wind! Shine! Radiant light! Severing wind! In a bind!
Cover the caster! Here,
Severing wind! Burn!
I go! Rondo! Win!
There you go! Don't let up! Here's a healing art!
Here I come!
We natural energy! Annihilation!
It's over!
Raging cascade!
It's over! Elusive beam!
Blah, 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 magic! Hear me! Flame of fury!
Here I come!
Glacial spear!
Severing war! Win!
I can carve through armor!
You're mine!
Far enough! Big waterfall! I'll heal you all! Sweet now!
I'm grateful. Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Only getting started!
Dragon form! Dragon!
Annihilation!
Take this! You're mine! Eat this! Here I come!
Take this!
Struck!
In here!
Win! You're mine!
More with that
Hurrah! Try harder!
This one's mine!
Now! Here I come!
I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Kisara! You won't get away with
Can't
that!
end here!
Here I
Forgive
go.
me.
You're mine!
Armor won't save you!
I'll bring you back from death to this! What's happening? If you can't fight, just hang back! I didn't say any of that! I can fight! Hey!
Let me free you! Hurrah!
Here's Eva!
It's over!
Freeze Lancer!
Searing gale!
Here, let me help! Magic
You're
is there!
finished!
Glacial Spear! Here's Eva!
Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
You're mine! Shut him down! Stay away from my friends! Try harder! No, you can't! From beyond!
The earth throbs in pain. Take this!
Piss on! Now! Not
Ready and ready!
Lightning condemned! Ready to go! Thunder Blade!
Now you see what I can do!
One more time!
searing tempest! Catapult! No! Can't end here!
Rage.
Burning Strike! Glacial Spear! From
Beyond! Imbue this vanquished
Freeze
soul
Lancer!
with resuscitation!
Here, let me help!
I'm ready!
Shion! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Hey! I'm pretty lucky.
I wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renan vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this? Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this just might be paradise.
Great, that's exactly what I wanted to hear.
No choice. Eternal devastation! Come and face me, you! No escape! Eternal devastation! And it's over! Dragon form!
Blind freak! Can they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Now, astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
Take this!
Burning strike.
Negative
Glacial spear. Here's
Eternal
evil.
devastation!
Go get freeze blade.
You're mine!
Photon. Astral energy!
Say no more! That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Come one, come all! I owe you one. Not today!
You require...
Now you see what I can do!
You're mine!
Lightning orb!
You're finished!
Malevolent! Arcane! Art expert coming through!
Pesky airborne
Now.
scoundrel.
Demon's descent!
Flashing fang!
Now!
Radiant!
The enemy feels ours too.
You'll soon see about that! Do it!
Excellent technique.
How are your weapons holding up?
That's not to give me any idea.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Resonate with the earth.
Now! Astral energy! Full throttle!
My fists are crushing it out there!
Who? Who? Who?
Let's see what you've got.
Not today!
Stay here!
No further!
More for the stockpile!
You're mine!
Elusive deity space.
Dragon! I'll set you all off!
Crazy cascade!
Dragon Swarm!
In here! This is the energy! Hands in the wind! Air thrust!
I'm not
Too much to handle? Mega ray!
Now you see what I can do!
Astral
Resonate with
energy!
the earth.
Eternal devastation!
Raging cascade! Flames!
It's over!
Hands in the wind! Flames! Seal!
Resonate with the earth.
Let's get you on the line!
Take this!
Mega ray!
Ignite!
The tempest engulfs you.
This could be useful. Who?
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
one's mine! They're surrounding us!
Here I come!
Here goes!
Negative is over!
It can hide itself? Amazing!
Crush!
Leave the enemy's
No
arch to
further.
me!
Take this!
No complaints here.
It's over! Eternal devastation! I have no limits!
Lunar Corridor! Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. Here! Rely on myself.
Dragon form!
This way.
Dragon form! Burn!
Here, let me help.
Impressive, Johan.
Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Or so they say.
People say that?
That won't save you.
I feel kind of funny. I must...
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right. I should probably do something about that.
Seal! Get on in there with the others. Light contact!
Death shall not be forgotten. Do you require a hand?
I'll face you.
In
a bind?
No! Can't end here!
Forgive me. This is my fault. Dead.
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Dahnan? Not to a Renan, they don't.
Dragon form!
Dance in the wind.
Healing circle!
Dragon form!
Lightning orb!
Shattering pieces.
Take this!
By the power of water!
I'll face you.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Burn in hell!
Bloody! Where are you going?
You're mine! It's over!
Shining
Dragon form!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Photon! Dance in the wind! Freeze
Is that a healing arm? It is.
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Here's a healing arm!
Take it! Dragon form! It's over!
Here I go! I'm full cast flash!
Can you take it?
Crush!
Can't get out of this.
Mirage!
Take this. Never you into dust.
It's over!
I can't take much more.
You're mine! You're finished! Ignite! You're mine! Severing wind! Mirage! You're finished!
Here goes! Alright, here's a healing arm!
So you clamor for my true power?
Denied! Let the marksman
I'll
handle
grind you into dust.
Raging Arch!
Behold, the Earth pulse. Tectonic vision. Crescent strike. Ready and ready.
Do it!
Shield.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
Don't push yourself too hard. How? How long has it been since I last went this high? hungry.
Get lost!
Eternal devastation!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
No escape!
It's a duel of the arts!
Prepare to be seen!
No further!
Chinese supernova!
Burn!
Purge malevolence! Arctic waterfall!
Can you take it?
Seal!
Then you
Lunar
succeed.
corruption!
I'm ready.
Dopaline!
Light burst forth!
Radiant genesis! You don't mess around!
Now!
Certainly not.
No! You can't end here!
I couldn't make it. Time.
Bring you back from death to bed! Resuscitation! Lunar corruption! Spread! Blah, blah, blah,
I thought you were going to wreck the place. I'm not nearly finished yet. Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Demons descend!
Flashing fang! My turn!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And pummel it to me! I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Everyone's still in one piece? Who?
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Guess I misread the landing. What's this?
I won't forgive you!
Severing wind! I'll face you!
Any more of this and I'll burn out. Now or never. No further.
Severing wind! Eat death!
There you go!
I'll face you.
It's too much!
Now you see what I can do.
Severing wind!
You're helping me as become a pattern.
It's for the good of all of us.
Is it now?
Grind you into dust! Wind!
Lightning orb! Raging cascade! Searing flame!
Where are you going?
Negative gate.
Mirage!
This is bad, right?
Yes, Alvin! Very bad! No more Miss Nice Girl!
Resonate with the earth! Eat dirt!
Stalagmite.
Hear me! Flame of steel! Lightning condense! Thunderbolt! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Raging
Severing wind!
You require a
It's
hand.
over!
Take this.
Dance in the wind! Lunar
I can
corruption!
carve through one.
Try harder!
Astral energy!
Strike!
Charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Imbue this
Not done yet!
regeneration. I couldn't make it in time.
Pathetic!
He who prepares is free.
Severing wind! Mirage! Take
Still
this!
got some fight left in
Another
you.
incantation ruined.
It's over!
Denied!
Dance in the wind!
This should do it!
Here!
Try harder! My turn!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Try harder! Not a chance! Burn!
Power surges through me.
Severing
Hey,
wave!
look! Now see
You'll
that you
find
don't get
no
in trouble
mercy.
again.
Searing gale!
The fluidity of your movements are simply incredible. Don't suspect
Searing gale!
everlasting dunk.
Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I need to be stronger.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can tell at a glance what high quality everything is.
It's not often Shion's that impressed. You wear a lot of rings too, don't you?
They were a gift, purchased rather cheaply, or so I was told.
What's your definition of cheap exactly?
I believe it was around 100 to 200,000 gold.
What? If my wolf head cost 10 gold, then that'd mean... Holy crap! They cost 1,000 times more?
10,000 times more.
If he sold those things off, I bet he could build a damn mansion with them.
At the very least, he'd never go hungry the rest of his life.
You're all beginning to sound alarmingly interested in my rings.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Halim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Dahnan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dahna, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Dahnan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Halim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Halim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Dahnan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Dahnans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Dahnans and the deaths of Renans.
Dahnans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Huda lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah, more than okay, really. It feels natural having Hoodle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh, I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister, and Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hoodle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hoodle for a bit. We should really get some rest.